So,
hey, well, at least we caught it.
oh,
We caught it.
alrighty guys, welcome back. So today the Audiobahn, I've never done anything by Audiobahn before, so this is my first Audiobahn subwoofer. I did open this already. Upon opening it, I didn't realize it was new because when I looked at it looks like it's obviously old. I think this is about 20, almost a quarter century, so almost 25 years old. This box is, we'll say, okay? And the subwoofer, also being old. So I just saw this in the picture. Let me flip this up for you guys so you can see. I saw that in the picture. I read the ad. I think it said open box. And I figured it was used. So, so this is all new for us here. I did look at everything. So in the corner over here, we got some screws, and we have an Allen wrench they give you for the terminals. They're kind of like the GL Audio terminals. They're right next to each other, so they're terminal, just like that. We'll show you those in a second. It comes with an extra gasket here for the I don't know what you call this, the grill, I guess, sort of grill. Alright, so here is the subwoofer there. Alright, so we're going to get this back in here. Yeah, this is kind of, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. The only reason for keeping this now is more safety-wise, I guess, because I don't want, if, say, the speaker went upside down or something while it was traveling, I don't know when it's going to be traveling, but per se, it's still protected by that styrofoam there, and it won't, the surround wouldn't hit the wood. Oh, I gotta put this back in there. Okay, so they have this here. Now we're at the subwoofer. Okay. So, now the subwoofer, I took the liberty already. There's a bunch of little screws around here, and you have to be very careful taking these screws out because the speaker is old. And the screws have been in there for a quarter century. So they're tight. They're, I had a very hard time getting the screws out. So I used I'm lucky I have different set of screwdrivers. I use different size screwdrivers. I think I got a smudge on my lens. So yeah, I got a smudge on my, hold on, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to clean that off. That's bothering me. Alrighty guys, welcome back. So I don't know if my head was cut off in the video or not. I'm hoping I'm not cutting my head off. So I cleaned up the lens. I'm going to have to check that. I don't know if I touched it or what. So we were talking about this here grill. So it's kind of like a partial grill. More to like sort of protect the surround in areas. It's not a complete, cover grill. This is all chrome. So it does collect fingerprints. And that was the first thing I noticed actually when I opened this and looked at it, was the chrome and how good it looked. And that was what kind of made me look back at the ad that I bought it from. I wish I had bought them both because there was two exact of these. And then another one was the flame version, which I did not bid on either. So this one has a 2-inch voice coil after looking it up, which kind of threw me off again. I wasn't expecting to have a 2-inch voice coil. Now the basket is put together in separate pieces here. I'm going to actually check these before I put it in the box, because these are all, this motor is held on by, this is an Allen screw going through here. they're Allen screws holding on the basket together here. Now this one I can't even get to. I don't think. No, I can't even get to that one. This one here. So there's a few different. So it looks like every other spoke on the basket has an Allen screw to it. And while we're here, here's the terminal. So this is plus and this is minus. So I basically wired it 1 to 1 and 1 to 1, and then wired it to the box. I don't think it really matters as long as because they're all going to the same place, minus and plus to plus. I believe this is a dual voice coil, as far as I can tell. Now that was another thing. I looked at the bottom here, and beautiful chrome again. Something this old would have like rust on it, or you know, rusty spots somewhere here, but there's nothing on it. It's like, it looks like it came out of the year 2000, and it's here. So we have our foam surround, our pulp paper cone, polypropylene dust cap with the Audiobahn symbol on it. I am intrigued on possibly getting one of those the flame ones. I wish I had bid on. They had actually 3 of these speakers. I think it was 3 or 4 of them when the auction was going. There was 2 of these, a flame one, and I think another one. I'm not sure. And the flame one was the bigger one. It went for a little bit more money, but where are you going to get these things brand new again? Probably, I might not ever see this subwoofer new again, ever. So this is something I'm definitely going to cherish and take care of. It's older than my kids are. I have one kid, I think, that's older than this is. So this does come off here, and oh, there we are. There's our let's see, that's our gasket, and it slips right back in. Right back on there, and like I said, it did come with another gasket. I think the other gasket is for the underneath of the speaker to put on there, not this gasket. This is a separate gasket. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put that back in the box, because I'm not going to attach this to the box when I put it in there. I'm only going to do just the speaker itself. And we're going to demo the speaker when we do the demo. I'm not going to do I'm not going to put everything together. Alright, so that's in there. Alright, so I'm going to get this in the box. I'm probably going to bring you guys a short in the house, and then I'm going to pop it into the car. I'm going to throw the Audiobahn on some Audison. There we go, some audio. Some Audison. We'll be back, guys, so don't go anywhere. Alright, guys, so here she is. Let's get up in there, see what she's doing here. Now I got this on top of my W6, my JL Audio 12 W6. Same exact box as that. It's no different than the bottom box. Those are both the same boxes. So it's in a very large box, I mean, for what it is, I guess. But it sounds really good, actually. I played it for 1 second before I put it on. And I think I can put it up more. Let me see what I got it on here. And I'll back the song up and start it over again. Alright, hold on. At least 2 more volumes I put it up. Not bad. for an old girl. You can hear it putting in some work there. I'm gonna take a pause for a second. All right, we'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got the back closed up as you see there. Alright, so I'm gonna close the door here. I'm just gonna leave I'll leave this open like this, and I'll leave my other front door open. I'll play the music. You guys get a sense. And the other front door is open. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so let's close this door up here. Oh, I bought some paint stuff too. I'm gonna have to show you guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see how, but man, the stuff, it like coated the paint, kept it nice. Alright, let's get another front door closed. Check on the speaker real quick while I got it on pause. I found it. It does get a little bit warm. I just don't want to blow a 25-year-old speaker, you know what I mean? That's not my goal here today. Yeah, so let's get this going again. We're going to close out with a little bit of flex. Oh, there's my son. All ready to go play some volleyball. Listen to that. Man. Hey, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Favorite that video. I appreciate you guys. Let's get out with some flex, guys.
Trying to bring me? Not paying attention to the time. I wasn't paying attention to the time. Do you mind bringing me? Because I had to be there in like... I gotta be there in like 15 minutes. He right?
Off again. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna close out the video here with some flex. We're gonna do a double camera view here. Like I said, as always, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. I appreciate y'all. Peace. There's that.